Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you today about lip primers, and those are ones that I have been using and testing out for a while, and just wanted to jump in and share my thoughts with you and recommendations, either thumbs up or thumbs down. So let's get started. The first one I wanted to talk to you about was the most inexpensive, and that is the one by e.l.f. right here. And this one's unique. This has a plumper and a primer, and there's writing right on there that lets you know which end is which. $3 at Target or at Ulta. One end is the primer, and it's clear like the waxy base, like most of the primers that I've tried. And then this is, no, that was the, I'm sorry, that was the plumper, which is waxy. And then on this one, the primer is this, and it is a white color. And it goes on, I don't know if you can see it. It's a white or a creamy color, but there is a color to it. Now, it doesn't look bad on your hand, but let me tell you, when you put this on your lips, I couldn't stand it. It goes on, it just has a weird feeling when you put it on, and it doesn't take much, but I did not care for this feeling at all putting it on. So the direction says to put the primer on and then the plumper. And the plumper, when I put the plumper on afterwards, it was just like, oh, and I wanted to tell you, it smells like cinnamon. It feels just like the lip injection lip products by Too Faced. It is zing. It reminds me of like a bee sting. Some people don't like that intense feeling. It's an intense, like a burning feeling, but I immediately felt my lips plump up. They looked plumper, smoothed out the lips. So I do like that plumper part of it. Hated the primer, liked the plumper. So this e.l.f. product was 0.6 ounces for the primer, I think, and 0.05 ounces for the plumper, with a total of 11 ounces. So I love my lip primers. I love it to keep my lips from feathering, to keep my product on longer. This just doesn't do it for me, e.l.f. It does keep my product on for a while, but I gotta tell you, save yourself the $3. I just generally did not, this was not something that I would ever buy again. So I would put thumbs down, mainly because I didn't like the feel and that heavy white feeling on of this lip primer on my lips. I just didn't like it at all, and it was a tug. It was a tug going on, so I don't want to tug on my lips when I'm putting my primer on. The next one that I tried was by Sephora, and this one again was very affordable. They call this the Sephora Beauty Amplifier Lip Primer. So here it is right there. This is right the end up, and I like the click. Here it is right there. It's sort of a flesh tone color, but it goes on so smooth. It's that waxy feel, very light fragrance, and this is $12 for 0.11 ounces. And the plus to this, it has vitamin E in it and sunflower oil. So in addition to priming your lips to keep your lipstick from feathering, to keep your lipstick on longer, it also is moisturizing your lips with good product. And that was the other thing about the e.l.f. There was not one good ingredient in that e.l.f. product. So that was the other thing I forgot to tell you. So that really sealed the deal on the e.l.f. But the Sephora one, I like that. Very affordable. Moisturizing lip balm type product and primer all in one. So I did like that, and that's for 0.11 ounces. Now the third product I tried, and again, that's just at Sephora. Now the next product I tried, which is at Sephora and Ulta, is by Stila, and this is the Stila Lush Lips Water Plumping Primer. This is a liquid type form. You've got a doe foot applicator, and it's, you know, it's water plumping. So it's a primer, and it's supposed to be plump your lips at the same time. I really didn't notice a plumping effect. Really, I didn't feel it, didn't see it. I did not like how this went on. It just felt strange to me. It felt goopy, and you had to let it dry down. With a waxy product, there's no drying down. I mean, they're ready to go, you know, with a lip liner and a lipstick right away. So I did not like this, that you have to let it dry down. It does have vitamins A and E in it, so it is moisturizing and, you know, good for your lips. But I didn't care for how it feels, and this is $21. So that's a lot of money. And I couldn't see what the weight is on this. I couldn't find it online. I couldn't see it on the bottom of the tube. So this is a thumbs down, especially for $21, and you don't love the feel of it. I do not recommend that. Now, the fourth one I wanted to talk to you about is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is $16 for 0.16 ounces. It's a waxy, one of the waxy ones. It goes on smoothly. There's no tug. It's clear when it goes on. I don't have to wait for anything to dry down. I like it. It works great. I don't recall if there's anything in there as far as moisturizing, because not every lip primer does that. Not every lip primer has moisturizing elements to it, but this is, like I said, $16, works fine. I'm happy with it, and I would recommend it. It's a good product. So yes, for Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now the fifth product I wanted to talk to you about was Urban Decay Ultimate Ozone Multi-Purpose Primer Pencil. Wow, that's a lot of words. Now it looks like this. Again, it's the waxy type feel, and this you do need to sharpen. Now the thing I didn't like about this is you have to use and buy the Urban Decay lip sharpener, because I had a couple at home that this did not work. I tried to sharpen it at home, so I was disappointed with that. This is $18 for 0.10 fluid ounces. And I don't know what it is. This goes down quickly. I mean, you burn through this stick like crazy. So I don't know what causes that more than some of the other waxy ones. It just doesn't feel like you go through those as quickly as this one. This does have jojoba oil in it, so it is moisturizing and good for your lips. And it's sold at Sephora and Ulta, so it's easily accessible. It reminds me of the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. It has the stick is the same type of material where it looks like you wouldn't sharpen it. It's like you don't know what it is, but you do. So it is sharpened, but you have to buy their sharpener for it. So that one is sort of a mixed bag. I like it. It works. It goes on smoothly. It definitely helps keep the feathering. And let me tell you, that's one of my #1 concerns is keeping my lipstick from bleeding out and that terrible feathering. So it does work for that. Keeps your lip product on for a good while. And I gotta tell you, most of these good lip primers, I can get a good eight hours pretty much out of it. And that's with eating and drinking. So I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills on today under this lipstick. I've had tea, I've had a glass of water, and I've eaten pizza. So my lip primer is still on. My lipstick is still on. So most of them last probably close to 8 hours, I would say, the good ones. So that one's a mixed bag. But what would I buy again? Definitely would buy the Sephora. Definitely, I would buy the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And those are my two definites. I'm not so sure about the Urban Decay. One last one I wanted to talk to you about, which I threw out, I wish I hadn't because I hated it so badly. Bite Beauty. They have a nice waxy one, but goes on so hard. It's just like dragging it hard across your lips. I did not like the feel of it at all, so I threw that out when I wasn't even halfway through. So that should tell you something. And I do like Bite Beauty. I'm sorry, I use a lot of Bite Beauty products, but that particular lip primer I do not care for, and that's only sold at Sephora. Ulta does not carry Bite Beauty. So anyways, that's just a quick rundown. This is a first in a series. I'm going to be doing a primer series on eye primer, face primer, a lip primer, any kind of primer I can think of, because I am a big believer in primers. I do think that we spend a lot of money on our beauty products, and we like them to last and get the most out of our investment in our beauty products, because let's face it, they are an investment. So thanks so much for stopping by. Please thumbs up if you like this type of video. Please thumbs up if you would like to see more of this, if you'd like to see this series. Please comment below, what are you using for lip primers? What's your favorite? Have you tried a lip primer? I use one every day, and I have been for years, especially since I had to start thinking about feathering with my lipstick. So again, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. Please tell your friends.